Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. Now today I thought I'd go back to some of my roots back in Guildford, and I'm down at what we call Kings Meadow, or we used to call it the Wreck. When I was a kid, over my right shoulder further down used to be the couple of jetties which we used to swim between, and as you can see across the other side of the river to Bassendean, the jetties there are flooded across. So obviously we've got the Avon descent coming up this weekend, so there's plenty of water for the paddlers, so good luck to those participating this weekend. Now, in terms of real estate, sales down 11% this week, 841 sales, stock levels are 8,363. Rentals numbers in terms of rentals available have gone up to 2,684, still down 11% on a month ago. Now, in terms of inquiry this week, still very, very strong, particularly in and around the Midland area, between the 250 up to 450 range, and certainly the guys in the hills are getting huge inquiry between the 450 to 700 range. Again, Mike in commercials getting people looking for space in and around the Midland area, so we seem to see a continuance of that. But overall, we're seeing the market being pretty good. So let's check out a little bit of my old hometown. Let's check out a little bit more. So kicked footy as a kid. Okay, as a local in the area, playing for Guildford Junior Footy Club. We used to be the Hawks in those days. This is what we call the Wreck, or some others know it as Kings Meadow. But as you can see, it's no longer probably in use. There's no goalpost or anything, but I'll tell you what, it used to get bloody muddy down here. And in fact, I can actually remember a game in under 12s where an umpire actually fell over and nearly drowned in the goal square. So that's how wet it used to get here. But I remember back in 1975, we actually came down here to play La Salle, or De La Salle as they were known in those days. Came up to the top, and you'll see the road behind us. The water had actually come over the oval, and it was a couple of metres up the road. So in fact, all we could see was the top of the change rooms and a canoeist battling across the current. So we actually had to relocate to La Salle Oval of those days. But the other part that was exciting about here is it was always a bit of fun, pretty muddy, and it's like I say, muddy. And the other thing, bloody mosquitoes. There used to be mosquitoes every time we had training. So you got to that sort of July, you had the odd bite or two. In those days, we didn't have lights. We were trying to run around in the dark. Now, I just want to quickly just finish off, just show you a little bit more. If we go across here, for those guys who played footy here, you would remember. And if we go across steadily just over to sort of this area over here, we used to have there used to be some public toilets, and there used to be the change room and the old canteen in the middle. I remember old Mrs. Murray and Mrs. Stewart in those days putting the canteen up, and you know, making sure we had a hot pie and a can of Coke for after the games. But yes, there used to be 2 change rooms and some public toilets. They're now gone, and as we all know, there used to be 2 jetties. They've sadly now gone. I think like any guys around my age, we dropped a few bombies there and had a bit of fun. But it's just today, I just saw you take it back to where I grew up, and I still live in Guildford and still enjoy living in Guildford. But just give you a bit of a snapshot of what's been happening in our landscape in our local area. Just doing a bit of weeding, a bit of gardening down here at the Wreck. No, seriously, just down here doing a bit of film shoots, and bloody big trees falling down, so a bit sad. Some beautiful old trees along the river here and down at the Wreck, and sadly we've lost one due to the weather. So terrible, but anyway, it's such as life. But great to be down here at the Wreck. Behind me is the Helena River, and that's absolutely flooded. If you want to have a boat people that, I don't know if you can clearly see it, but like usually the Helena River looks more like a urinal. It's hardly ever got any water in it, but it is absolutely chockers right up to the banks. I'd say another metre and we'll be back up, we'll be flooded on the oval. So hopefully that flushes the area out a bit and attracts a few of the old cobbler fish back that we used to catch as kids, because I know a lot of us used to do fishing up at this mouth here, and used to catch the odd cobbler and a few yellowtail and bream, but an occasional kingy as well. But hopefully it flushes out, and for this, when we come into spring and summer, that we'll have some new vegetation around and regenerate some of the fish in the area. Good stuff. Thought you might want to have a look. All the best. Great to be down here at the Wreck in Guildford. Ah, shit!
Just went over. We're supposed to be doing a bit of a, and as you can see, I've slipped on the mud here. They're going arse over whatever into the river. We're just trying to show you the Lena River. Behind us is the mouth to the swamp, but as you can see behind us how wide the Helena River is at the moment. Absolutely flooded. Ian might inspire me to bring the kayak down, but we'll see. But having said that, my kayak might look like the Titanic when I get on top of it, but anyway, that's another story. Alright, just thought we'd just give you a bit of a look at the Helena River, and we sort of tried to give you a bit of a shot a second ago, but just to give you some more of an insight of what Mother Nature is doing during the month of August 2021. Cool, beautiful.